I'm making these trendy Aladdin trousers. Tell me if you also have this trouble. Just don't do something because you can't do it perfect. Is there a special operation? Please make me a girl. Because it's your life, you only live once and you're not supposed to live up to someone else's expectations. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra. I'm a production designer and an artist. On this channel I create different things, from creating it in 3D and then sewing in real life. Also I talk here about what is it to be yourself. I like psychology, philosophy, and I always think about this kind of things. How to express yourself, how to find your inner voice. So if you're interested in it, stay with me. And in this video it'll be a vlog. I'll show you some little parts of my life because I have recently moved from England to Spain. It's I don't know, so many new things are happening here. We'll be sewing a dress and I'll take you with me to a fabric shop. I'll also show you local dance studio that I'm attending. Maybe we'll be sewing something else. I'm not sure, we'll see. And of course I want to talk to you about this inner critic, because I've noticed that this is a thing that prevents us from starting something new, from having things done, that inner voice that tells you you're not enough. And I want to talk about this during this week. That's my plan. Let's start it. In Spain, many things close in August. That's why I'm now going to a fabric shop to find things that I need for August. I need the fabric for my dress, and yeah, let's go. It's such a nice weather. It's hot outside, but I love it. That's me. It's a little fashion. Yeah, today, by the way, this is from Coventry. Let me show you. Art Museum. Lady Godiva. I love it. Coventry, I'm in England, and I've also filmed a vlog there, but I didn't edit it, unfortunately. But maybe I will, because it's just a little upsetting that I've made videos and I think it's interesting and at least something beautiful to watch, and I just don't edit it. So I think I'll do it, we'll post it, we'll maybe just make another playlist that it stays on my channel. Why not? In Valencia there are many local traditional festivals. The most famous is Las Fallas. Some dresses, I don't want to go there now because usually people are choosing fabrics for all the traditional things. It's quite expensive, but it's very beautiful. But at the moment we're going to another shop. It's quite old and it has good quality fabrics. It's silk, it sells silk, with a wool from the UK. It has good things. There are so many nice discounted fabrics. This was 40 euros and now it's 10. It's a good difference. I usually try to avoid impulsive shopping, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Beautiful, made in Italy. I also like this fabric. This is lyocell, and for example Massimo Dutti uses a lot of lyocell and it does look good. It gives this gentle shine. And usually it also has good qualities. To wash it, it stays quite in good condition. I bought this little beautiful piece here. It will be enough to decorate a bra and to make little panties también, also. And I also bought the green one. Shiny. There are two pieces. To make it top or something, I need to come up with an idea, but I really like the color and the fabric. I really like these two buildings. Look at this balcony. And I really like this cafe. And in this square. Just so beautiful. It's Plaza del Reina, if you're ever in Valencia. I got me a traditional empanada. It doesn't look very traditional. It says jamón and queso, jamón and cheese. Hi, now I'm going to my dance classes. I'm doing it for 2 months. It's a heels dance and I love it, but I still dance so bad, so I'm not sure that I'll show you something. I'll see. Maybe, just maybe some little studio, because it's a very nice studio. I wanted to film the studio, and it's our last day before the vacation, and they're making some repair. But it looks very nice. It still looks good. I mean,
la primera canción, o sea, tu primera coreo, ¿vale? Y tienes primer vídeo, último vídeo y ves tu glow up, ¿sí?
sí.
Venga, mis niñas, graben todas sudadas. No, tú ponte. Ponte, claro que te pones. Muy bien, Alexandra. Punto positivo. Perfecto, Lolo. ¿Vale? A ver si se nos ve a todas. Perfecto, se nos ve a todos. ¿Vale? Let's go, mis niñas. Primero cara de...
I had just finished my last class this summer, because for all the August the studio closes for the holidays, and it's unusual about Spain, and because many things close in August. For example, I had my Spanish classes and they also closed even earlier in July. Now dance classes close too. Many, for example, fabric shops close too. Not for all August, it depends on the specific place, because many people go to their to spend their holidays, and also it's expected to be very hot. That's why it's closed. And about my dance, I'm not sure that, no, I'll probably not show you the way I'm dancing because it's still bad, unfortunately. But I'm doing it for not a very long time, very little time. And I've joined the group that had already ended the course, because there was no beginner group. So I'm doing my best. Yeah, it just takes time to improve it. So I'm not going to give up. I will continue. Also, last class, one girl told me that I'm doing much better than it was in the beginning. And it was super pleasant that she noticed it and gave me a compliment. It's very supportive from her, because from the very beginning, when I've joined, girls do everything so fast. They already know the movement, they remember things super fast, and for me it just takes time to remember how to move my feet and hands and what they do next. For me it just takes time to remember everything. Yeah. Anyway, let's walk, and I'm so glad to return to YouTube, because I was doing videos before. You can find it. I was living in England and I have just moved from England to Spain. And I've been doing so many videos during this moving process. I filmed the backpack, the scenes, I filmed some troubles on my way, all the immigration process, and little toy in Manchester, and many things. But I just hate editing. I don't know. I have so much material and I don't want to edit it. I need to do something with that, and I want to talk about this in this during this week actually, because what prevents me from doing videos is this critic. You know, I'm too critical towards what I do. Oh, is it good enough or it's not good enough? And I'm sick of it, honestly, because when you're so critical, you just can't have things done, and it's not good at all. On the one hand, it's okay to be perfectionist. I can't say that my videos are perfection, but at least I try, according to my experience, to do what's possible. Yet, I think that it's better to do than not to do at all. To do what you can, than just not to do because you're being too critical toward yourself. It's terrible. Okay, you see, I've missed YouTube. That's why I'm so talkative today. Let me show you some Spain better. Tell me if you also have this trouble that you just don't do something because you can't do it perfect, good enough. For example, even this video, English is not my first language, and I think that sometimes I say something not the way I wanted. It could have sounded better, and I already think that, oh, I need to change something, but or cut it or something. But now I think, no, it will be my challenge to post it as it is, because many people just do it. So, you know, it's the part of being a blogger. For example, you film something, you post it, it has to be quite fast. Of course, there are different kinds of content. Yeah, there are, I don't know, for example, documentaries and other things where you write text and then blah blah blah. But this is live content. It's not supposed to be all scripted. You say I'm angry at myself. Okay, let's see if I can complete my challenge, posting almost without editing, like at least most of it. I just can't get enough of these palm trees and all the green, green parks, because there are a lot of them here, gardens. It's so nice here, honestly, it's so lovely. I love it a lot, and it's quite hot, but it's fine for me. Hola, ¿permite por favor un colado?
Tula.
Y...
¿verdad?
Sí, sí,
Tula.
sí, sí. Y café con leche. Me gusta tu pelo, muy bonita.
Ay,
There are some places where I eat from time to time, have coffee, and it's so nice to come to one place. You know, the people, they are nice to you. It's so cute. The girl had new hairstyle, and I just told her that I like it. In general, in Spain, I like it, this culture of outside eating. You know, all these terraces. People spend a lot of time outside drinking wine, beer, coffee, talking, and I don't know. It's so fun and entertaining. And what else? What do I want to say? Yeah, I'm too talkative today. But under my window there is also a cafe, and it's so hard to late, but I'm already used to it, and I'm okay with that, because I like the feeling that there is life going on in the city. Something is in the city, and it's fun. So here I know that there is one pigeon. I think it's the same. That sits here and shits on people. That's why every time I'm here I need to be super careful not to sit under that pigeon. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is that since I was a teenager, all my life it feels so, I've been interested in psychology and other things that discover human nature, that help you find the ways, find the answers. I've always been interested, and I've learned lots of things from esoterics. Like I've been into lots of things, and that's such a way that makes my life very full, very interesting. I feel very fulfilled when I do all these things. And for the last few years I've been studying astrology professionally, and actually it helped me so much. All the studies, psychology, astrology, all the other disciplines, I think these are the different methods to discover who you are, to help you understand the world, etc. So all this process helped me so much to come as close as possible to who I really am. Actually, I found so many answers to my questions, and it's so valuable for me. And I was just looking at my path in this concern, and I'm very grateful that one day I found all this knowledge. I found so many teachers on my way who helped me, and these days why I wanted to share it with you, because I've been a part of a professional astrological club for kind of a couple of years now. After my studies, these people are all professional astrologists, psychologists, and other specialists, and they know so many things. They are so smart and educated people who are in this club, and we discover different things. For example, we come up with the topic, why doesn't, for example, a person can't build a personal life, or why does he have troubles making money, and what is behind that, because all these questions are usually on the top of the problem, and there is something deeper that prevents you from getting things done, from getting what you want. There are inner conflicts, and that's much deeper than you can see on the surface. And it's super interesting. We discover different things. I've seen so many ways of life. When you study all of that, you understand that there is no one right way. You should go this. Every human should go school or university, work, that's all your life. No, there are so many different ways of life, and I just love seeing it. I love discovering and helping other people discovering what's best for them. It's a super interesting thing. And about my astrological club, and I was proposed to lead the club, kinda to be the host, I must say, so to facilitate the meetings. I've decided to do it part-time, only some of our meetings, and today I'll be hosting one. We have super interesting topic. We'll watch a couple in how do you call it, the way the couple develops and how they live through different periods of times, because you know that we have different trends, and the things, the relations in couple changes. They encounter different difficulties and other things, and we want to discover how it works, how to maintain the couple more stable, how to overcome through some obstacles. So it's one of the things that we want to discover today, and also some trends, because during this year there have been some trends, there'll be also some, and we will discuss how our professional circle lives through it, how does it influence you, and because I know that everyone has their own situations that happen to them. So I need to go now. We'll now have this meeting, and I just wanted to tell you that I'm super happy to be in a circle where I'm accepted as I am, because I know that for some people it's super strange things that I do, but I personally think that if it makes someone happy, even if it's strange, it's worth doing, because it's your life. You only live once, and you're not supposed to live up to someone else's expectations. That's why you only need to find the circle where you're accepted. That is important, and that may help you. Hi, it's another day, and today I'm finally going to start sewing, cutting the fabric. First of all, I don't like cutting, and that's why I'm a little bit procrastinating this process, and I also was busy during the week. I'm almost ready. I will show you, because I was doing the fitting in Cloth Ready. I want to make the dress look as good as possible. Here the dress, and it has some imperfections, but you know, it's 3D, and in real life it may be a little different, though I've noted that fitted in cloth is quite good. But it's very important to do your posture right, not only the measurements of your body, which is also important of course, but you need to take a picture, a photo of you standing like this, relaxed, not in this photo, just relaxed like this. Then this side, from the back, and then while creating your avatar, okay, it looks a little strange, but the body looks much more correct to me. But yeah, unfortunately it looks so. Yet I tried to copy my posture, my body, etc. And then when I was making, for example, a pencil dress, you know, it's super tight, and the things that were on in cloth were on in real life. That's why I think that the fit in here is quite correct. We'll see. I'm a little afraid, but we'll see. I wanted to start sewing before, but I was just busy doing this and that, and today, yeah, I was a little procrastinating. And in the evening I also have astrology class, and now it's not my club, it's a different thing. I'm studying, and it's a super interesting course. It's from a professional astrologist. He's my master, my teacher, and I think that it's not like only my opinion, he's one of the best astrologists of modern times. He's super cool, he's super smart, and I'm so glad that I can learn from great people. And this course is for already professional people who do professional counseling, and we discover there how to do this counseling process, how to work with people, how to avoid psychological resistance, because each of us has a lot of it. When we have some inner, pain and troubles, our mind doesn't want to look at it because it can be super painful. It's all subconscious, of course. Usually it's difficult to have it on your conscious level to understand these things about yourself. Also, I was so lucky because in the very beginning I got chosen accidentally for natal chart reading by my master, and he told me so many very deep things about me, about things that I was thinking of. So I feel now certain changes in my life. I'm still digesting it. I'm still in the process of realizing and fulfilling it into my life. I think I'll be sharing it on my way, but it was super valuable and life-changing, I can say. Yeah, so I'm super grateful to all these people who I met, all the situations. I'll help you a little. She's okay when she doesn't see that there is the... She's super naughty. What I'm doing now, I thought this blue taffeta fabric offline, and I think it looks fun. It's kind of nice color, and I'm making these trendy Aladdin trousers, and I've tried this color. I also changed the fabric to look more shiny, kind of similar to that one. Let's compare. It does look quite similar. Maybe it needs a little texture. Make it darker, something like that. I kind of like it. So what happened yesterday, I was cutting the fabric. I decided to cut the lining fabric for the dress, then sew it, have a look if it fits me, and then to cut the main fabric. And I decided, okay, if I have my projector set, why don't I cut the pants fabric too? And usually I align all the fabric, all the details and fabric in Cloth 3D, and then it's all done and I just cut it. This time I did the same, but I don't know, maybe I was tired. What happened? But I've cut the fabric, and then I noticed that the remnant piece is not enough for another part, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Did I buy not enough, or what did I draw? It was difficult to understand, and then I realized that I accidentally cut this too long. It should have ended somewhere here, like 30 centimeter. No, there. Okay, it doesn't matter. It should have ended 30 centimeters before. So it's too long and now I don't have enough fabric for the other one, so I'll go to buy some extra. And it should look something like this, not the way I've already cut it. So yeah, a little upsetting, but it's okay. Oh, the fabric looks so fun. Changes the colors. And what do you think? Should I make a top from this fabric? What kind of top? Need to come out with some idea. What I wanted to show you is that I have to trust Cloth 3D because I changed this dress a little, made it more fitting because it had excessive fabric here, it didn't look good. So I made it almost perfect. You see it fits okay, like maybe some imperfections, but it does look bad here. And I thought, well, it's okay, I'll just iron it. And no, it looks absolutely terrible and just the same and even worse in real life. I just had to trust it and change it. So now I have to do something with that. Here, I've pinned it. I'll try to probably make the dots longer, something like that. And also here's some excessive fabric too. But it's lining fabric, so this one is okay, but I definitely need to make some changes on my fabric. Terrible. By the way, I wanted to show you my haul. Someone left it at the bins, can you imagine? These are such nice book of history about Valencia. And I loved it because it has the story and also all these beautiful pictures you see about the castles. I love reading the story and also all the painting because, you know, I love art and you can learn a lot. Also, I like sketchbooks because you can use them to draw. For example, you open some, maybe not this, but some piece of art. I saw some nice pieces here. For example, this you open and then you can just draw the posture, copy, use it as an inspiration. You can also do it from your laptop, for example, but it's just nice and pleasant to hold the book. Cool. My friend Danny came to visit me. Literally, you were stalking me recently.
Yes.
I was in a shop looking at something and then one woman, pretty tanned, just comes closer and looks at something, and I was like, okay, maybe she needs something there. I move a little and then she comes closer, I move, she comes closer, and I'm like, what the hell do you want from me, woman? I go to another department, she follows me. I'm already angry. I turn at her to
But you say nothing, you just leave.
Yeah, I left because I thought, okay, maybe she needs something, I don't know, it's okay. Because, for example, in England, people respect each other, as you know, this social distance.
Yeah,
I thought, okay, but I already thought you want something, you want my money. So I turned to her to tell her to leave me alone, and then it's her. She was just stalking me. Why were you doing this? You dangerous Albanian woman. Okay, we just talk girl stuff here. About the space, what did you tell?
Yes, because we don't have that space in Albania. Like when we are here, it's all like always like this. We have to sit close by.
Why?
In Italian, there is an expression that we use it in Albanian. It's more like we say, dobbiamo stare vicini vicini.
Ah.
It's just close to each other. I don't know, it is like that.
Yeah, by the way, in Spain, I think too, people don't mind.
Yeah, they don't have, it's always touching.
Touching.
Even when they laugh, they're like, oh, ha, ha. So.
Hello. And your son is super sweet. I will not sleep myself. I've recently made this bra and I'm super happy with it. It's the first one I've made. I've made this rose myself, so I'm glad. I will wear it now, and I also will wear the set that I've made, the pink one. Today we're going to the beach into a beautiful place, and I'm wearing the set that I've made recently. I'm super happy with it. And this is a top that I've made myself in claw. I just used the basic pattern and then changed it the way I wanted. My inspiration was on Instagram. I think you saw many things like this, but I've changed it and made the way it will fit me better. I'm glad. Alright, let's go. The place is called Playa La Galera, close to Moravid. I think I pronounced it correctly because I'm not super sure. It's south from Valencia, quite far. It's like an hour and something from Valencia. And look at the color of the sea, just amazing. There is special operation delivering the bag. I think it has beer inside. Come on, yay! Oh my god, it was risky. It could end up in the water. And I wonder where it is. Oh my god. I wonder where does the thing from the boat. Okay. Oh, you see it yeah, there was some that's fun. Today we'll be attending Tutankhamun's exhibition. It's an immersive show. I'll show you around. Let's go. I've been to Egypt in Sharm el-Sheikh, it's a modern resort, and in Cairo, the capital. I've been to their museum, which is beautiful, ancient, but they don't have that many things in the museum. They have some, some statues, some ancient mosques. The most famous, I think, is Tutankhamun mosque. But overall, they don't have that many things because they are over the world, everywhere, in different places. Many things were sold abroad from Egypt, and some were stolen, during the wars, during different periods of times. So, fun fact: the original mask in Cairo Museum that I saw. Once it was, there were some works being done. They wanted to move the mask somewhere or some. I don't know what were they doing actually. The people who worked at the museum, and they dropped it, and this beard had, fallen apart, like literally it cracked somewhere here, and it just fell down, and it was terrible. But not only, it was was terrible, the exact thing that happened, but also they have tried to just glue it. Can you imagine? Ancient golden thing, they just tried to glue it, and it looked terrible. Everyone could see that. I mean, not in the very beginning, but later people have noticed that it's just glued with some shit glue. It was a huge scandal because it's an ancient thing and you cannot just do it that way. There are certain protocols, what exactly you have to do, how to take care of it, because it's a difficult restoration process. So yeah, so in history of art, before you see this line, and before the statues were quite stable state, you could say. They were rather made according to the rules. But then when the period of Akhenaton started, they start to be more close to real life. You see, even he has facial features, more kind of realistic. His body is also usually shown with little belly, because the art changes, the style changes a little. This is 500 AC. Wow, it's a good idea to display him. You know, it feels quite real. It's not very pleasant. Especially when you forget about it and then again something moves next to you. You can make a photo as if you were a pharaoh. Look at this. Let's try it. What do you think? I like it. Please make me a girl. Okay, this one is nice too. You know, even this hairstyle works for me.
Con la cara de Howard Carter, que es el descubridor de la tumba. Todos un hombre con bigote.
I don't know, in general, I'm not a big fan of that immersive things, but this one I really like. And that's what our mind does to us here. When you just see it, it feels so real. And so what we were doing, you had an image that you're someone in Egypt, you're walking, then poof, you go down and unexpectedly you're in a tomb. And I found myself just next to Tutankhamun, and it was so real, as if I just discovered him. I wanted to touch it, but honestly then you walk, you have a light in your hand, and yeah, it feels so real. That's so interesting, it's so cool. I've kind of experienced it a little bit. It's a nice thing to do. I like their idea, the way they did it, and you saw how fun it was when people walking and touching something. Just look at this. Such a fun thing. So I must say that I haven't expected much, but I really liked it. It was fun, it was interesting. I learned something new. I also think that it's a nice thing to do with the kids to, you know, educate them. Thank you for being with me in this video, and the next video will start sewing the trousers and the dress, and I hope I'll finally do it. Please give me some support, your like and comment, I will highly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the future videos. Bye!